Hello and welcome to TVB News. There's been a new twist in what really happened in the lead-up to Lionel Messi's no-show in an exhibition football match in Hong Kong 2 weeks ago. Organizer Asia has now said they knew Messi would not play 15 minutes before the match between Inter Miami and the Hong Kong select team started. Memo Sengai reports. The Culture, Sports and Tourism Bureau revealed the giant floating heart installations, Chubby Hearts, will receive $7.8 million in government sponsorships. Former Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying said in an interview with local media that a number of major business and professional groups in Hong Kong are not doing enough in showing their presence and their support for the Greater Bay Area initiative. The 60th Munich Security Conference is being held today in Germany, gathering top politicians, government officials, and diplomats from around the world. The three-day annual summit on defense and diplomacy is poised to spotlight the Gaza situation and the war in Ukraine. As Foreign Minister Wang Yi has arrived in Germany for the conference, the U.S. Department of State revealed its Secretary of State Antony Blinken will meet with Wang Yi during the event. And security was tight in Munich ahead of the conference. Police set up numerous checkpoints in preparation for the Munich Security Conference, a gathering of high-ranking security and foreign policy officials. Among the first to arrive was British Foreign Secretary David Cameron. About 5,000 police officers were on duty to secure the conference. Israeli special forces raided the main hospital in southern Gaza, saying Hamas used it for cover. It comes as the families of hostages are outraged after Israel left ceasefire talks. This from NBC News. Still ahead. Welcome back. The Customs and Excise Department arrested 7 people over a suspected money laundering case that involved about $14 billion. This is the largest money laundering case in the city's history, the Musangai reports. 78-year-old activist Ku Si-yu was sentenced to 9 months in prison after being found guilty of attempting or preparing to do an act with a seditious intention. The White House has disclosed the existence of a Russian anti-satellite weapon. Some House lawmakers expressed confidence that the Biden administration has a plan to deal with it. This after a briefing by White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, with the weapon described as a national security threat. Donald Trump's hush money trial will go ahead as scheduled after a New York judge ruled that a legal challenge by Trump's defense team failed. The prosecution accused the former president of falsifying records after he allegedly paid hush money to 2 women who would have sold stories of affairs with Trump. It will be the first ever potential prosecution of a former U.S. president. This report from NBC. Greece became the first Orthodox Christian nation to legalize same-sex marriage. The Prime Minister says the new law will abolish inequality. There have been opposition from religious groups, but the bill comfortably passed through Parliament. David Garrett with more. Ecuador ratified a free trade agreement with China under Ecuadorian President Daniel Noboa. To sports, Patrick Cantlay leads after the first day of the Genesis Invitational in California, but it was all about the return of Tiger Woods to the PGA Tour after 10 months out. Iga Swiatek's attempt to win 3 straight Qatar Open titles will likely suffer its toughest examination yet as she meets in form Karolina Pliskova in the semifinals later. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.